I do get a lot of inquiries, like every event. I meet people and they say, listen, we want affiliates, but this. We cannot pay like CPAs, and we know that they want CPAs or something else. We cannot find them and help us to find them. So no one teaches you how to find affiliates, even though everyone knows that affiliates are good for gambling business, right? That got affiliates are generating like 95% of the revenues, and they are a great engine and the boost to scale your business. Why it's not that easy, why you cannot exchange affiliates, and why you cannot go and just buy them, like would say you would go to the supermarket and buy yourself some milk, right? So that's not the case. And when people that I do not know and they come to me and they say, listen, would you please like advise some affiliates for our new casino? We are new and fresh in the business. It's not like I don't like helping people. It's not like we don't like helping people. But it's like I see some people for the first time. I don't know what is the experience in the business. I don't know what they are capable of. I don't know the budgets. I do not know the entire picture. So it's very difficult for me to advise someone I know and to go and to work with that guy and start like driving hundreds of thousands of dollars, euro, whatever that is, in revenues, in profits. And, because at the end of the day, the person who is responsible is the person who advised. So if you advise someone, you want to know that this person is solid, that this person knows the business, because then, you build good relationships. Everyone is happy, and when everyone is happy, everything is happening. So let's just touch the base and let's understand what's going on here. So first statement that I hear is that, listen, we cannot pay CPA upfront, right? So the CPA is you pay, it's either per sign up or per the deposit that people make. And the faster you pay, the higher your risk. So when I hear this, like, well, we cannot pay CPA, it's like I understand that people justify that they fail to get affiliates because they truly believe that affiliates would go and work with them only on CPA basis, which is so far from truth. It's not even close, because the only question you want to ask yourself when you speak to such affiliates is like, why would you accept CPA only? Why is that the CPA that makes and does that difference for you? Well, and if you will tell me, well, listen, it's logical, they will get the money up front, I will tell you not, it's not, because serious affiliates want you to do good. So serious affiliates and serious business people, they build business, on mutual relationships, on mutual trust. And I do know casinos, online casinos, they do have affiliates for 12 and 15 years. In all of them, like, they just build relationships and they work on revenue share basis and not CPAs. Everyone is happy. So you are happy because you have to pay on fact that this affiliate drives traffic, this affiliate drives profit. An affiliate is happy because they will get the better deal in the end. We will touch the base a little bit later. So it does make a lot of sense. And if you cannot find affiliates, then there are several tactics that you should consider. So the first thing, and the first and foremost, you have to understand that you have to work on your brand. Well, just imagine, for example, the situation where you see 2 cups of coffee. So in my right hand, I have a cup of coffee of, let's say, Starbucks, right? And you see the brand of Starbucks. And in my left hand, you see a brand with, some unknown coffee. And here I am, like, selling you the coffee, right? So which one would you choose? Would you choose the Starbucks, the brand that you trust, that you know that it just delivers a good product and on consistent basis, or you would choose something that is just like coffee? Well, the human psychology works that way, that you would choose, and most of the people, not everyone, would choose something that they trust, something that is well known. So this is the branding, what people actually think about it. Can I trust you, right? Can I be confident that if I put my effort and my time doing business with you, that I will actually get something back. So buying coffee, what do you want? You want that experience, you want that flavor, you want that coffee to be fresh, right? So that's what and why you love certain brands. When you buy coffees, when you buy groceries, when you go on vacation and you sit in the morning and you drink a coffee, so all that brings you the experience. So work with affiliates is just like, the coin with two sides. So what do business owners want? They want to pay affiliates who drive profits to the business. Well, it's logical. If affiliate will drive you like a fortune, and affiliate makes you like 10 million every month in volume, it's just fair to pay like, a fair part of this volume back to affiliate, so that affiliate does good. Otherwise, he will just change an operator. So what affiliates want is that they want to be paid fairly, they want to pay on time, and they want to be paid consistently. And they want to make sure that professionals are operating the business. Because here's the thing. So if you even find some affiliate and you know nothing and you you don't even have that mindset that you want to drive that business consistently and that you have to work consistently, whether you have or you don't have affiliates, here's the thing. With revenue share deal, affiliates plan to get that revenue on monthly basis. So the more people actually go and play, the more they make. So this is one of the best things about revenue share. So knowing that this particular player, he will be here with you and you will be here around for a long time and you will be paying on consistent basis. And if this player bets like 50,000 every month and he loses like 50,000 every month, that affiliate can make like 20 grand monthly, right, with you, just because you are consistent. So that's all what they want. Now, if you keep working on your brand and you keep that reputation, on top, there is nothing bad that someone would tell about you on forums or somewhere at conferences, then affiliates will know about you. And then they will get to you, and then you will be building these relationships. Then you will have to prove that you are transparent, that you are consistent, that you are fair, and all these benefits. Now, how do you find them? So there are three tactics that I want to share with you right now. So the first tactic is that you open Google and you type in, the strongest keyword that you can find. And then you go to forums, you go to Facebook groups, you go where affiliates are, because they are there, they have to exchange information and learn on a consistent basis, to drive traffic and to be on top of the game. And then you can, look at the comments and learn who does what. So, and then you just open the profile of that affiliate, and then you reverse engineer the contact of that affiliate and you send him a message. And maybe if you are lucky, he will respond to you and then you can have a conversation. So this is, the strong numbers game. It should be like a high effort to do something like that. And you should never trade high effort for small benefits for your business. But if finding affiliates is something of a high value, then you should probably do that, because in the end, you will go through many, affiliates that way, and some will respond and most will ignore you. But that's a good way to start, at least. So the second thing that I want to share is, go to conferences, go to IGB in London, go to IGB in Amsterdam, go to Sigma in Malta. These three are the best events, the biggest events in gambling industry. Affiliates are there, and you can actually buy the ticket and be in between them and go work. Literally, this is the field work, sales work that you have to do. This is not easy as well. You have to do work with the audience, and you have to work the audience to actually find the gold that will actually be helpful for you. So yes, it will cost you a couple $100, but affiliates are there to learn. Affiliates are there to find new partners. Go and learn from them. Go and find what they want. Go and speak to them, and just send and go. So before you go, of course, you have to analyze what your competition does, right? And your competition is not Bet365. Your competition is probably the size of the business you are, probably more successful, because if you don't drive anything yet, you want to find someone who is successful, who drives traffic. You want to check what terms and what benefits they pay and they provide to the affiliates. So you have to understand what works in your niche better than anyone else. And if you don't want to go and actively work, probably, because of many reasons, you just can, and this is something that many brands do, you can buy a stand at one of such events. So here's the thing. You may be very successful with a strategy, with a tactic, but you may fail miserably. And just because there are multiple events happening on a yearly basis, so there's an event happening every month, you have to really choose what event would work the best. So there are events happening in Canada, so the new event like this year, or new events happening, in different countries, you do not know yet whether or not it will be good. And buying a stand is not cheap, so it will cost you money. But if you know what you do, if you have a budget, brands do this consistently, so they learn what works for them, what doesn't. And when you have a stand, affiliates will go to you. So now you see your positioning changes. Now you are actually inviting them, and they come to you and they learn about your business, and then they learn about your brand. And now you have all the chances, to have a conversation with them and to agree on some things, right? So these are 3 tactics that I wanted to share. But by all means, like CPA, why would affiliate choose the CPA? There should be some really big explanation to this one, because serious affiliates, they decide to choose revenue share. Most of them, not everyone, don't get me wrong, there are some, and then there is a logical explanation why they would choose CPA. But revenue share just makes them more money, because when they attract whales, when people come and they start betting and they bet multiple months in a row with one casino, you do a good job on customer retention part, they're just making much more than they would be making with the CPA deal. So it doesn't make any sense. So all you have to do is just, to prove yourself that you are consistent, that you are transparent. Don't be one of these guys, one of the operators that promises 40% CPA for every new affiliate with any revenue they generate, and then just subtracts all the expenses, and then what affiliate gets is just 20%. So pay attention to that. Pay attention to what your competition does. Learn from that, right? And be better than that. Be honest and be transparent. So here are some thoughts about this affiliate thing, about what entrepreneurs are looking for, and why CPA is not a solution to all your problems. So if you have any questions, get back to me, send the message. There will be a WhatsApp number for our team. If you're looking to get yourself a license, get back to us. We will help you to get the license as fast as possible, as well as the APIs and payment system providers and banks, right? So that's it for today. It was my pleasure speaking to you, and see you in my next video. Have a good time. Goodbye.